Welcome back to Against My Better Judgment, the podcast where two friends,
I'm Tamara Golden.
and I'm Danielle Whiteside, tell the truth, share the lessons, and laugh about the moments that we knew better, but did it anyway. Every week we show real stories about the time that life surprised us, stretched us, or just straight up humbled us, and what we learned along the way.
And this season, we're calling it That Time When.
Okay, so we're back, and how has your week been?
It's been a good week. You know, this week is kind of neat for me is because you may have read Shonda Rhimes' what was it called?
Year of Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, I read that. Mine is a little different. I mean, I can't go that extreme because I can't afford to say yes to everything that she can. But
Right.
I am trying to say yes to just spontaneous things.
Okay.
And so I was so excited when I got this text message that said, I am taking dinner to a friend's house for all of us. And it was like late in the evening, the day before, and it was for 4 o'clock the next day. And I was like, well, I can't make it at 4, but I could be there by 5. Anyway, I had the best dinner of roast beef, green beans with mushrooms, Sister Schubert rolls,
Ooh, I love
potatoes
Sister
with
Schubert
carrots and celery. Oh my gosh, with a fresh strawberry pie. I couldn't have said yes. I mean, it was incredible. So
listen,
yeah, I'm on 10.
Any friend who texts you and says I'm bringing food or come meet me for food any food that I don't have to cook is good food to me, because listen, having to decide what me and 4 other people are going to eat every single day is the ghetto.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That might be like my neighbors, one house removed from me. I had made a lot of turkey burgers because I had people at my house over the weekend, and I had like 5 left. Well, we were texting back and forth. I went over to their house for something, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have to go in here and cook this chicken." I'm like, do y'all want turkey burgers?
Look
like,
how the Lord works.
and they're like, they looked at each other like, oh. And they're like, yes. Are they ready? I was like, yeah. And they're like, well, what do we need to contribute? I said, they're done. I mean, I have buns, I have French fries, I have potato wedges.
I'm telling you.
I have the fixings, I have lettuce and tomato. I dropped that off, and we hung out, and they had made homemade ice cream. It's really made out of fruit because I don't think their kids can do dairy. So it was quite the treat.
I'm telling you, it's a blessing. Anyway, anytime somebody says, hey, I got some food for you, it's a blessing. Let's see. Oh, something that I've been working on this week is just setting up systems. So I realized that I kind of live by day to day. Like, you know, let me look at my phone and see what the boys need tomorrow. Where am I supposed to be tomorrow? And I'm just realizing that I can develop better systems so that we have a smoother week. So I've been planning for that.
Help me. What do you mean?
Like, okay, laundry, for instance, which I hate to do. And I actually...
Don't tell it all. Don't tell it all.
What?
Don't tell it all about your laundry.
Well, I'm not telling it all. I'm just going to tell you this. After we had Ronan, I just was like, laundry is the thing I cannot do anymore. I just can't do it anymore. So we actually have someone who does our laundry. And so she comes twice a week and she does our laundry for us.
Why are you cutting your eye at me?
Because I feel like you got some, you trying to say something.
You did good. You did good.
So anyway, I feel like though she could be better, like we could better utilize her, because when she comes, she's putting the laundry in the washing machine, taking them in the dryer. She should really be able to come to our house and just fold everything and put them away, because that's the thing that I hate to do.
But doesn't it need to be hot? Like I hate doing laundry, but for that stuff with that dryer, I can be slow to put it in the dryer, but you got to be committed to the dry. When that dryer goes off, beep, you got to get it out, and you got to foop, and you got to flip it 3 times, smooth it out, fold it so you don't have to iron it.
I mean, I guess, but I'm just happy somebody else is doing it.
No, I'm saying that if you do it for her,
I don't care.
You're gonna have some wrinkles.
I just want them out. I just want it done. So I think I should help her by having the clothes ready to be folded and put away.
So she's just not sitting around waiting for
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
at least one load.
I mean, and she does stuff in between time, like she'll help tidy up or whatever. But I just feel like, so anyway, I was like, okay, you need to set in your mind on this day, you're going to put the clothes in the washing machine, put them in the dryer so that they're ready for the next day for her. Mm-hmm. So setting up that system. And then I am going to take my grocery receipts and I'm going to upload them into ChatGPT for the last 3 months. And I'm going to ask it to tell me the best days and times to go to the grocery store and batch what I'm supposed to get, so that I have a better system. Because I feel like I just need better systems. So, hey, if you are watching this and you have some amazing systems, I need them, because I just feel like my home can run smoother than it is. Now, I know my mom has been getting on me since before I had Ronan about my meal prep. And that is, to me, the final frontier. I just find it very difficult to do that. Like, for instance, people do that on Sundays.
Yep.
To me, it just takes so long. But I also then find myself out of whack through the week, trying to cook through the week. And so I just feel like that's the final frontier.
Listen to your mama, because like today's Wednesday, like usually I don't have to cook until Thursday. Like I'll prep my food on Sunday and I'll cook it, various options. And then usually Thursday is when I'll have to cook something. Like right now, I'm out of my vegetable. Like I've eaten all my cabbage and my greens, but I still have a turkey burger. So if I can find, like I have some lettuce and I have some tomatoes and I have some spinach, so I can do that. But I'm going to tell you, meal prep, not having to think about a meal, and I'm just one person. So just think about that meal prep. I got to give it to your mom.
Yeah, I know she's right.
And stuff freezes well too. Like,
you heard that? I said, I know you're right.
People don't understand. Meatloaf freezes well. Ham freezes well. Stuff freezes. Greens, if you cook a big batch of greens, don't cook them all the way, but cook them most of the way. Then just put them literally in a freezer Ziploc bag. There's frozen bags of greens. I'll put them on the stove, turn the stove on, and as they unthaw, they're cooking the rest of the way.
Okay.
Food freezes.
I got to get on it because we got a lot of life happening. School is about to start. I'm about to start school. So we need to get in gear. We got to get these systems in place so that the house runs smoothly.
No.
Yeah. So that's what I've been working on this week.
Whew, that was loaded.
I know.
Jeez.
We're just getting started.
Today's just Wednesday.
Yeah.
You've been working.
Yep. So today's That Time When is a really good one. And it's really a good one because we're talking about finally giving into something that this one swore she'd never do. That time when Tamara signed up for Facebook at 45.
Oh my gosh. So I will tell you what really prompted this. I really wanted a better story about what prompted this. I knew that eventually with starting my new business that launched last week, Alliance Mediation, I knew that I was going to have to get on some sort of social media, right? I knew that it was coming. But because I am so involved in LinkedIn, I was like, this is really my primary audience. I can really roll with this. I know how to organize and get to people.
And it still is for your mediation business.
So there wasn't a sense of urgency. But when I was talking to you a few weeks ago, and it wasn't even graceful. It was like, you need to get on social media. Like, oh my gosh. And I was like, yeah, I know. And you're like, and you need to get some friends. So I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm going to have to do this. And as you notice, you told me about 5 days ago, and I have been dragging my feet because I knew what was going to happen, and it has happened. First of all, I am now on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and X. And my name is T with Tamara, Tamara. So not T-A, but just the letter T with Tamara. So what I thought would happen happened.
What happened?
I started with Facebook. I have a record. I have gotten suspended from Facebook. I didn't tell you that.
No.
I got suspended from Facebook and I got suspended from X. Since we're on a roll, I also got suspended from Google Business, and my appeal is still pending. So to this day, they said that I violated their customer customer culture provision or something. And this is just signing up. Like, I haven't made one post.
Girl, what?
Yes. And it's serious. They are
Elon's
serious.
fault.
I'm going to tell you, I've not made my first post. And so I had to wait 2 hours, and then they let me back in. So I already have a record. Strike one,
Girl,
Facebook, and strike one on X.
You offended someone.
Just with my name. Like, it, and I sense with Facebook, it almost seemed like someone else had my credentials because I still have a Hotmail email address that I use.
Oh, you wrong.
Yeah. And so, but it wouldn't let me use my Hotmail address.
Oh, they were like, you're not a real person. Nobody uses Hotmail anymore. It's got to be a scam.
It wasn't like it was AOL. I mean, it was Hotmail.
I mean, it's 1 degree removed.
Well, it's still removed. We take it. So I started out and I got suspended from 2 accounts. So I feel like I am seasoned now that I got suspended.
You've been through the fire.
I sang. So that started, and then all of a sudden, Facebook. I'm going to stick with Facebook for right now, because as soon as I finished, once they let me back in after my appeal, I had to appeal this. This is crazy, right? So after, I was like, this is me, blah, blah, blah. So after my appeal, they let me back in, and people's names just started popping up. It was like, right now, there are people that I do not know, which is another reason I wish I would have gotten on there earlier, because so many faces with names. I'm like, what do they? But I think we call you Day Day. Like, it's
you
so
gonna
I'm
run
like,
into that.
I'm like, who is? And I'm like, that's my first cousin. I'm like, she's married. I didn't know her married. Like, and so just going through the whole.
You are overwhelmed.
I am.
I would be too. I mean, because it can be overwhelming. And that's the biggest thing to understand about social media, is that it is a water hose that you are drinking from.
Tell me about these friend requests. Like, here's the thing.
Fire hose, rather.
Somebody told me, one of my dearest girlfriends said, don't accept everybody's friend requests. And that's what she told me. But I'm like, I had to debate, like, my uncle? Like, I'm like, who are you? And then I'm like, but I have to accept my uncle.
You do need to develop your own set of rules for who you're going to follow. Like, for instance,
I didn't say follow
or let follow you. Well, on
Is that
Facebook,
the same thing?
Yeah, on Facebook, if you accept someone, they're seeing all of your content. If your page is private, and so
we mean if it's public.
If it's public, then there are certain things that everybody's seeing. But I have it where certain people see certain things.
Oh, I need to make a note.
Yeah, like you gonna have to do a deep dive, because like I have a category of like limited, and then I have a category of coworkers. So if I put you in my coworker category, you're literally just seeing my picture and about me, and you're not really seeing my post. And so if you only seeing that, if you're listening to this and you only see a little, you're in my coworker category.
You better be a coworker hyphen friend.
If you are in my limited profile, you're probably you're seeing most everything I post, but you're not seeing my pictures from college. You're not seeing, but see, you don't have that digital history, so you don't have to worry about that. And then if you're my friend, just my straight out friend, you're seeing everything. But you do have to you have to find that line. Like for me, if you report to me today, you are not my friend on Facebook. If you are one of my direct reports, you are not friend on Facebook.
That's fair.
If I report to you, I am not your friend on Facebook. And if we work at the same place and I just don't trust you, you're not my friend on Facebook.
Oh, dang. What am I on your, like, am I limited?
You're a friend. You're
okay,
a friend.
I
You
just
see
wanted
all the
to
stuff.
know. Well, here's my other thing. Like, here's what I want to control. Like, I really want to control, like, I have people in the business world that will be friends. And then I have folks, like, I'm using friends very broadly.
Yeah,
Let me first say that it's a very broad use of the word friends, because Facebook uses the word friend.
Exactly.
But I don't necessarily want everybody to see what other people like. I have no clue what my daddy's going to say. It's going to be appropriate, but I have no clue what he's going to type or how he's going to type it. Like, I may not want everybody to see what other people, especially when I think about relatives, because relatives, I'm new to this, I feel like they can have a very casual, personal conversation that should be via text or in my messages, not on this Facebook feed or whatever you want to call it. Like, I want to be able to not let everybody see that, so that if they start cussing or whatever they start doing, or if it's personal, but they don't have the filter that this is family business, I don't want other people to be able to see that.
So there are settings. So you need to control who can tag you, because if they tag you and then people can see what you're tagged in, see, this is very technical.
Oh my gosh.
I'll help you. But yeah, I have had certain faux pas. Like, I've had where someone has tagged me in something and I'm like, oh no, take me off of this. So I untag myself. I've had people post, I had a family member one time, I posted a picture of me doing something at work, like talking to students at work, and a family member got on my post and was like, it's funny how you do things for work but you don't be with your family. Yeah. And I was like, look here, lady, you are barking up the wrong tree. I blocked her so fast.
Yeah. And see, that's what I don't want the world to see.
But block is your best friend.
Okay.
If somebody is not abiding by the appropriate rules, or, they, like, I had somebody that continuously posted something in all caps, and it was just offensive to me. Like, I don't want to see that all the time.
Is it because they really didn't know the meaning of all caps?
I don't know, but it was just like, it's annoying. So I unfollowed them. I blocked my family member. I don't have time.
Well, I will be clear with this. No, mind you, I've not made my first post, but be clear with this. If I block you, you will not be unblocked. If I blocked you, you will not be unblocked. I mean, that's so understand that. And if you say something, what's not going to happen? The thing that I fear, though, is, okay, let me start with what I look forward to. I look forward to, again, getting to know people, getting to know where they are. Like, one of my friends had a very encouraging quote on Facebook today, and it was like about, it's admirable to have degrees, but for those of you who don't, your work ethic, your intuition, your courage, your confidence can balance out not having a degree. And I thought that was just so encouraging. So I love stuff like that. And I look forward to getting to know and being fed by people in that way, and hopefully feeding other people. The primary thing that probably gives me some anxiety is those folks that think that this is a platform to get you. Because I've not been on social media for a reason, for a long time, forever. And there are people that I've not communicated with in a long time that now can find me. And, if I haven't communicated with you for a long time, there's a reason. It may be something as simple as, I didn't have your number. It may be something as simple as, there's something you did in my past that I didn't have a choice but to be around you when I was in my teens, but now I have a choice. It could be something, it could be hurt. It could be that you hurt someone else in my life. Like, it could be a lot of things if I've not, but what it's not going to be for me is an opportunity to get me. And when you do think, if you think you got me, you'll know that you did when you get blocked. So, I just think it can be a positive platform used positively.
Yeah.
But there's some things that it's just not going to be for me.
Well, all I'll say is just welcome to a brave new world. Because I would never in my life have opened 5 platforms at one time.
And one of them keeps looking at me. When I click on it, it automatically goes to my camera.
What platform is that?
Snapchat.
I didn't even. I have a Snapchat, but I do not. Again, I cannot manage more than a couple. Couple of platforms at a time, because it sucks you in.
Well, that's gonna be last, because I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. Every time I click you're looking at me. Like, I'm looking at me, and I'm like, oh my, like, you know.
Yeah, and you don't know what you're putting out there. I mean, it could kind of make you feel like, am I live?
Yeah. I don't know. I hope. I got to check Snapchat today to make sure that I've not posted.
Yeah, the people are going to be logging on Tamara doing this every time.
Correct. I did not press, I don't think.
See?
But, so.
Don't be like our boy Shannon Sharp talking about.
Here we go.
That's Mama said.
No context and you're laughing. We do this at least every episode. Like, nobody knows what you're laughing at and you are falling out. I know what you're laughing at.
If you know, you know. Don't be on there talking about that's my Michelle.
I have a problem with that, Michelle, too. Anyway.
I will be calling Tamara. You are live, girl.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh, no. But anyway.
Well, again, welcome to 2025. It's the ghetto.
That was
here.
kind of slick with it. Like, that was a slick dig, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
And I'm always here to help you. For your social media needs, I can help you.
You are full service, Danelle. Full service.
Well, what did you learn from getting? I mean, have you learned?
Yeah,
anything?
I will tell you what I learned, which is something that continues to get me. Like, one of my biggest downfalls is going all in 100. Like, I learned, like, to sign up for 5 platforms at the same time is not the way to do it. And I learned that, and I've always believed this, that most things in life are better together with people. So one thing I've immediately felt with Facebook is, oh, that's cousin, or that's my uncle, or that's my brother. Like, and most of you know, I don't have a great relationship with my brother, so I hadn't seen him in like a year and a half. So I really didn't see him. I'm like, and I had to think, like, my finger was like,
friend him?
Should I friend him? Oh no,
Okay.
Not yet. So, I really think that figuring out a way to connect with people and learn from people, I have really missed out on. I've learned from people every day, but I'm really excited about that. So
cool. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing all of your posts of doing like this.
What you will not get is a picture of my food. I will hold me to that.
Okay.
Hold me to. So that was fun, but so yeah, social media, it's all good. And now we're just gonna segue into my favorite segment is Against My Better Judgment. And Danelle, kick it off today with regards to your Against My Better Judgment story.
Yeah. So Against My Better Judgment, I did not see Hamilton when it first came out. Are you judging me?
Yeah. Especially since you had an opportunity to. Like, I don't mind people who didn't see it and had to wait for it to come on TV and all that. Fine. But to have the opportunity.
And I'm going to tell you how much of an opportunity I had. So I mentioned this before. I used to live in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is just a hop, skip, and a jump to New York. And so I was talking to a coworker of mine. Shout out to you, Aisha. And she was like, oh, I'm headed to New York this weekend. My friend knows someone in this play. It's like a rap musical about Alexander Hamilton.
You know what? You have friends that are idiots. And I have a couple. And I do not know why that is funny.
Well, because
you keep on, I'm gonna cut. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut.
I was thinking, why would I want to see that? Like,
no nothing cultural about Danelle. Like you like, oh no, I'll pass. I'll watch Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Let me tell you, what came to my mind was that hip opera that was on MTV when Aaliyah was in there. You remember what I'm talking about? Or was it Beyonce? Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about because Mekhi Phifer was in there.
So funny.
And I was like, oh, why would I want to see What? Why would I want to see that?
Oh my gosh.
So anyway,
Oh my gosh.
her friend in New York had tickets because he had a friend who was in the cast, and they were like, they're
Those are
giving
good
away
tickets.
tickets, and she was like, do you want to go? And I was like, girl, no.
I mean, first of all, y'all have to know, like, for those of you who have not seen Hamilton, first off, it's akin to, so many people like Game of Thrones. And this is probably against my better judgment to share this, but I think it is so brilliant. I think it is like akin to a Game of Thrones is to a TV series as Hamilton was to a Broadway show. And it is just absolutely brilliant. And the tickets are hard to come by, number one. And number two, even for a Broadway show, the tickets are expensive.
Oh yeah. Well, in fair, like when she asked me this, it was pre Tony's. It was
Before they even got their accolades.
Yes. And so like I don't even know how much the tickets were, but the point is they would have been free for me to go to.
And I saw the one with Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
I never knew Wayne Brady was in Hamilton.
Oh yeah. He was in the one in Chicago.
Oh, okay. But this was on Broadway. And I was like, it's going to be a hard pass for me. So then she was like, are you sure? Like, she's
That
like,
should
you
have been
better
your red
get
flag.
Child, the flag was the red when she said a rap musical about Alexander Hamilton.
Oh my God.
So anyway, she was like, I'm telling you, after the Tonys, it's gonna, because like she was like, it's already nominated for a lot of things. After the Tonys, you're probably not gonna be able to get tickets. I was like, girl, I'm good. Whew. So months later, the Tonys kind of like, it's the hit of the hits of the hits. I started looking up and I was like, Aisha, is there still an opportunity? She was like, no, no, ma'am. Because she went and saw it and she came back. She was telling me how brilliant it was. And I tell you what, and this, I mean, it was against my better judgment for several reasons. Number one, because I am a Broadway enthusiast. Like, I'm a Broadway girl. I love Broadway. Like, one of my dreams is like, when my kids are older, I'm just going to tell my husband, look, we're going to New York for a week and all I'm going to do is just go see all the plays. Like, I just love musicals. So why would I not, even despite the description, why would I not just take it? Like, there was no risk for me to just go and see it. And so anyway, now I've seen it on TV, but I've not, I think because I missed the chance to see it on Broadway, I've not seen it in like the off-Broadway productions because I'm just kind of holding a grudge against myself for not having seen it when I could have.
Well, your timing might be right. Because this is some anniversary of Hamilton.
I think it's 10 years. 10 years. Yeah.
And the original cast has come back together. So, like,
yeah, but the tickets are going to be $1 million now.
well,
I'm not
I mean,
paying,
I
really
mean,
not paying it now.
I'm not Aisha. I don't have a free ticket for you, but I'm just saying that this is an anniversary of Hamilton, so you truly can see it with the original cast. But the only reason I'm not going to knock you too bad is because in college, I was a poli-sci social work double major, as you know. I had an opportunity to meet Margaret Thatcher.
Are you serious?
Can't make this up. And I'm going to tell you what I was doing when Margaret Thatcher was taking that stage. I was playing in the fountain, trying to turn the fountain a different color. Yeah, we were going to dye the fountain. Like, we have this fountain, and goofy freshman. Actually, I think I was a sophomore. Goofy sophomore. I knew we could go see her because poli-sci, we got like you had like certain people could get the ticket no matter what. And I was on like that next level where some tickets became available. And because I was poli-sci, I could go, and I passed on it. Margaret Thatcher. So for that reason,
Margaret Thatcher, you sitting there painting the fountain.
Not painting. I was putting food color in
fountain.
But
Girl.
saw her limousine. I was with another one of my basketball teammates, and I'm like, let's go up here. That's the limousine. So we're up there, like with dial on our fingers, watching her get out of that limousine. Yeah. So
against your better judgment.
Against my better judgment. So anyway, what did you learn? Any takeaways even from
I mean, okay, so my first takeaway from your story is that it's never too late to start something new. Especially when you dive in head first into this swimming pool of social media, it's still never too late. And kudos to you for taking a leap and trying something new.
Give me another pat on the back.
There you go. Thanks. Happy to give you that. Thanks. And then I think for me, it's that even if it sounds crazy, just if there's no risk to you to experience something, experience it. Because you may look back on it having had a golden opportunity that people are standing in line paying thousands of dollars to do.
Incredible.
And have this beautiful story on the back end. So that's what I learned. What about you?
Yeah, the same. Say yes and figure out what you're saying yes to make sure it's the right yes. And, lean into it. But not, you don't have to go crazy about it. But that's the end of this episode. So I want to thank you all for hanging out with us. We'll have, of course, another episode next week. So please be sure to join in.
Yep. And stay connected with us on Instagram at Against My Better Judgment Pod and on Facebook at Against My Better Judgment Pod. If you have your own That Time When story or Against My Better Judgment story, send it to us at againstmybetterjudgmentpod@gmail.com.
All right. So we're so glad you're here.
And see you next time.
All right.